record. Yeah.
Good morning, professors. My team, Anika, Meet, Taylor, Vincent, and I are here to share a business idea with you. Starting with the next in line story. On one hand, we have our main customers, the business owners. Research suggests that 90% of the business owners are willing to pass on their business to a successor because they want to keep their legacy. They expect the successor to have industry and entrepreneurial experience as to fit in their desired successor persona. Coming to the aspiring entrepreneurs, they are young and want an adventure with a valuable industry experience and are looking for networking and learning opportunities. According to our data, 57.1% do not have an exit plan for their businesses. Why? Main concerns revolve around their legacy. Further, they need a successor who is right fit for their business, who won't compromise the integrity of the brand and the quality of the product or the service offered by the business. Next, addressing the entrepreneur's pain points. 55.6% entrepreneurs are willing to acquire or start a business. What kind of support do they require? Most entrepreneurs look for networking opportunities, financial supports, and have a fear of failure. We at Next in Line can address two out of these three pain points.
Based on our research, we found that business owner wants to find a successor for the business. So Next in Line will first create a posting to list what is available for entrepreneurs to acquire. Then we'll open applications for entrepreneurs and we'll receive an application fee from the business owner and the entrepreneurs. We'll then create like a screening program based on their interests and requirements, and then we'll pair them up together. So once they repair, we could recommend them to continue with our service. However, if they decided to go ahead by themselves, they are okay to do so as well. So we recommend them to sign the Memorandum of Understanding. This agreement will help them guide them through the process of acquiring the business, and we provide value by being neutral in the agreement. So we can aid the sensitive topics such as business evaluation and legal rights. So starting with the business owner, we'll charge them an application fee of $1,000. Based on our research, we found that some of them are willing to pay even in higher amounts, between $25,000 to $50,000. And some of them could rather pay it with a percentage of their business equity. For aspiring entrepreneurs, we charge them a application fee of $350. And our research found that 73% of them are willing to pay for this price range, while 25% of them are willing to pay for a higher fee. So once the business owners and entrepreneurs are matched, we'll offer them the Memorandum of Understanding service. So it will be based on like a step-based cost structure. So $1,600 per 8 hours. And then any additional hours will be charged at a $250 rate. Business owners market sizing. So we find that 70% of the business owners see themselves starting or moving on to another business venture in the next few years. And 71% of our respondents said they could use our service. And this includes the application portal and the Memorandum of Understanding. And since we can charge $2,600 per customer, if we can target 6 customers per month, that will be $15,000 per month and $187,000 annually. And in our bottom-up approach, this is just a base case scenario for our first projection. So as we scale the business, we'll be able to target multiple areas, because right now we're just targeting the GTA. But then, like when we scale to other cities and province, it will be a much higher amount. So aspiring entrepreneurs market sizing. So 91% of them said they could use our service, and we can charge them $350 per customer. So if we can target 20 customers per month, that would be $7,000 monthly and then $84,000 annually.
So looking at the target customers, we have 2 distinct customer segments for Next in Line. The first are the aspiring entrepreneurs. They'd be between the age of 26 to 50 who have valuable industry experience and can afford to pay the down payment. With their passion for entrepreneurship, fear of failure and lack of industry connections become their pain point. With Next in Line, they will be motivated to apply with us because they have the desire to learn and run a company of their own. Our second customer segment are the business owners of small to medium-sized firms who are looking to pass on their company but are stuck because they can't find a successor who would keep their legacy. Next in Line offers a solution that motivates them to join us to find the right successor who would address the pain points and get the right valuation without getting the legacy hurt. So as we look into the competition, we found two companies relevant. These are Venture for Canada and Headhunters. Venture for Canada has services which focus on entrepreneurial training and practical exposure through their 3 different programs. It operates in the space of entrepreneurship, academics, and also companies. Now, when we look at the Headhunters, they're more on a recruitment side, proving themselves to be middleware where job seekers will be interviewed and matched to a particular company by headhunters, and only then they're passed on to the actual company. So what Next in Line is providing is actually matchmaking and business transfer agreements and the support required for the same. And when we talk about the visibility, both these companies have a stronger foot on LinkedIn as compared to other social media platforms. But when we plan marketing for Next in Line, LinkedIn is going to be there, but we'll be equally focusing on other platforms like Facebook because we believe that small business owners get the most of the information from there, and also business institution that we'll talk about later. So looking at the overall go-to-market strategy, for Next in Line, we have covered the journey from identifying the target market to prototyping the business idea. Our next step or next focus would be adopting an optimal marketing strategy for customer acquisition. For the aspiring entrepreneurs, we plan on using LinkedIn marketing and search engine optimization as a part of our social media marketing. Moreover, we believe that the growth among entrepreneurs comes from their network, and therefore connecting with student organizations such as Schulich Startups or even Schulich Alumni Association would be important. And lastly, strategic partnerships with institutions like online learning platforms would also give us the desired credibility among the entrepreneurs. Now, to look at the business owners, we plan on prioritizing network marketing through province business areas and word of mouth marketing from fellow business owners, because we believe that these would be the channels that would be more trustworthy to business owners as compared to any other channels. Second, partnering with reliable institutions such as reputed accounting personnel or business schools like ours would increase our credibility to reach the business owners. So when we look at why us, why we make the perfect team for this business idea. Meet, so this is our team. Meet has an industry experience as a marketing strategist and technical expert. So he will continue this role with us. Mitali is a technical expert as well, and she will be helping us lay the foundations of our platform. Taylor has recruiting and MOU writing experience that will be applicable to our service. And Vincent has skills in finance and budgeting, which would be helpful in the financial aspect of the firm. Myself, having more than 2 years of experience in marketing and business development, would be helping the firm scale as in the coming years. So thank you so much for listening to us. We hope you like this presentation.
Yeah, and after this presentation, we had a couple of questions from Maureen and Pierre. So one of the questions that Maureen asked us is about the data that we presented in few of our slides. So she asked us that where the data came from. So our answer to that was we as a team prepared a survey, and also we had a list of interview questions. So the survey was passed on to several people from our cohort and to different entrepreneurs out there from LinkedIn marketing. And there were around 22 aspiring entrepreneurs who filled out this survey. And there were around 10 business owners whom we were able to interview. So the data was based on that. Another interesting question that Maureen asked us was, like she gave us a feedback that we should get in contact with the business institution, and we should attend few trade shows that are out there or maybe happening in Toronto. So to answer that, I personally attended Collision 2022 this year, and I got in contact with few business owners and had one-to-one conversation with them and explained them our idea, and they were pretty interested in that. So we are looking forward, and we are in the process of interviewing more business owners in the coming week. So before our last presentation, we would have a solidified data.
In addition to Meet's point, I have been knocking on doors just to get a more solidified market approach as well for business owners. And so far, we are starting to see more of a pattern of which industries and maybe even which age range we should target. There are definitely patterns in the model of the business, what they value, and what would match with our ideal clientele.
Thank you so much for listening.